Hello my beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shweta Vijay and I got to know that a lot of you are just watching my videos and not subscribing. Yes, the new analytics of YouTube, with our creator studio and things that I just don't understand just popped up 2 days ago, and I was told that 60% of you just watched my video and hasn't hit the red button. Guys, why? Please make sure that you do that, because if you really want to see me survive over here on YouTube space and you really want me to help you guys and guide you guys, if you like me that is, then please hit the red button. Today we are going to be talking about skincare mistakes that we all do. I know I have done a lot of it in the past, you guys. If as a teenager or in my early 20s, if I had paid more attention on my skincare rituals and skincare game, I would have had better skin. It's as simple as that, because I've always been somebody who has battled acne ever since I was a teenager. I just thought I would make this video because a lot of us are continuing to do so. So mistake number one that I did in the past, but I have changed it right now and I've seen a huge difference, is the 60-second face wash rule. And I have done a whole separate video on this, and hundreds, and I kid you not, okay, hundreds of you have seen a huge difference on your skin. Now the 60-second face wash rule is basically taking your face wash and applying that on your face and making sure that you really lather it up on your face rather than your hand, and then you will see that it really helps in taking that grit and grime away properly. When it comes to skincare, from what I've understood, it's not about the 1,000 skincare products that you apply on the face. It's about certain techniques and rituals that really help your skin, and this is one of those rituals that really help. But it is truly life-changing. If you have dry skin and you're really afraid to use a face wash, for 60 seconds, start off with 30 seconds, and then once your face is really used to it, then you can gradually build the time up. And for me, yes, the acne will always continue because of the medication I'm taking. All will be explained later. It has created a havoc with my hormones. And it could have been worse, it could have been all over my cheeks, but because of the face wash rule that I have followed, it has really calmed it down. So that is the first mistake that people are not doing, is cleaning the face properly. Second mistake that I did in the past, and second mistake I see a lot of people doing, is not double cleansing. And ever since I introduced the concept of double cleansing, I did a whole video right after the 60-second face wash rule. I've done one on double cleansing. And the moment I introduced double cleansing, it's been about a year since I started double cleansing, and it has really made a difference on my skin. In that video, I've explained about how to make your own oil cleanser, what are the best oil cleansers, how to oil cleanse your face, and how to remove your makeup. With oil cleanser, whether you're wearing makeup or not, it's a very important ritual to do at night. It's only because there's so much of pollution in the air, and whatever buildup that you have in the skin, an oil cleanser, the right oil cleanser, will break it down. So in case if you are someone who has a skincare ritual in the morning, whether you're applying vitamin C or hyaluronic acid or sunscreen, especially, sunscreen is extremely hard to break down, and many a times even a face wash cannot break down a sunscreen. You need an oil cleanser to break that down. The best part about an oil cleansing is that if you're scared that a face wash is going to dry you out, because oil cleansing is the first step. In fact, this should have been number 1 point, then the 60-second face wash rule. And oil cleansing hydrates the skin while you're massaging and taking out all the dirt. It hydrates the skin, and you will find your skin a little more supple and hydrated before you go on with a face wash. Please introduce the concept of double cleansing in your system, because your face is going to thank you in the long run, you guys. Number 3, the use of sunscreen, and I cannot emphasize the importance of it on and on and on. And I am so happy that my dermatologist introduced me to sunscreen when I was about 26, 27, and there was no looking back. One thing I can tell you about my skin, I might have acne scars, but I do not have wrinkles, and that has mainly to do with the usage of sunscreen, whether I'm indoor or outdoor. It is part of my ritual. It is part of my brushing my teeth kind of a ritual. And a sunscreen of 50 plus is something, I would say minimum of 40 is very important. I do not rely on products that has got sunscreen. I'm talking about makeup that has got sunscreen. Hey, if there's a compact powder that has got a bit of, sun protection, that's great, because if you want to top it up, that's fine. But I feel that your morning skincare, the last product that you apply on your face has to be a sunscreen. Even the blue light coming out of your mobile or from your computer can also be damaging to the skin, you guys. Whether you're a man, you're a woman, you definitely need sunscreen. And now my brother's gotten into the habit because I forced him into it. My cousins have gotten into that habit, and especially my mom for the last 1 year. I prefer a mineral sunscreen more than a chemical sunscreen. A chemical sunscreen has got this certain ingredient called oxybenzone, which most countries have banned that ingredient, but over here in India, many skincare has got oxybenzone in it, especially sunscreen. Okay, so you've got to be very careful with it. A mineral sunscreen, or what we call it, a physical sunscreen, really sits on top of your skin, and most of them have got zinc in it, and when it sits on top of the skin, it really protects from UV and UV rays. I will list some of my favorites in the information bar, and also I've listed some of my favorites out here, so you can go and check it out as well. And these are the kind of sunscreens I really rely on. So that's a very, very important ritual. For all my beauties in their early 20s, please start on with the sunscreen, because by the time you hit 30 plus, wrinkles is part of our aging process, nothing to be ashamed of. But if you can prevent it and if you can just delay it, nothing like it, and a sunscreen really delays it. The fourth point is a mistake that a lot of us are still doing right now. I know that I did it in my early 20s and I regret it, is not introducing a toner in my ritual, okay, especially in my nighttime ritual. When it comes to toner, it's very different from a makeup remover and very different from a micellar water. Please don't mix and confuse the two. Toner is not meant to remove your makeup. A toner is basically a step that goes after your double cleanse, your face wash, then a toner. And what a toner does is basically whatever open pores that you have, it just seals the deal and refines your skin a lot more. So depending on what your skin requires, that's the kind of toner that you reach out for. If you have wrinkles and you do not have acne, you do not need a glycolic. You only reach out for a retinol toner. If you just want a vitamin C toner, for that radiant skin, you don't want to put a serum but a vitamin C toner. But for many of us who have got problematic skin, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, acne, acne scars, they usually reach out for glycolic. I love the rose toner from Juicy Chemistry. It's one of the purest rose water toner I have ever come across. And the thing that I have learned also, that a toner has got a ritual. You never apply toner with a cotton pad. Apparently, my dermatologist told me that you're supposed to apply this on your hand and you're supposed to pat it on your skin like how a man does with an aftershave. That is why I love the fact that many of the toners out here have got sprays. Okay, it's got a spray nozzle that you can just directly apply and it is perfect. So there is no wastage when it comes to using cotton pads, and at the same time it sits on your skin. The fifth mistake that I have made in the past, and I've seen a lot of people not introducing that in their skincare, is the introduction of vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. So many of us are still confused whether we need vitamin C and hyaluronic acid in our skincare ritual, and I would still say yes, yes, yes. That is a mistake that I have done in the past, and in the last 2 years I introduced hyaluronic and vitamin C, and I have seen a huge difference on my face. Vitamin C, and I've said it time and again, I prefer to use my vitamin C in the morning because something about a morning vitamin C ritual works much better for the skin. And this is something that I've even learned from many skincare experts and skincare brands. They have told me that you can apply in the morning or evening. There's no harm, but they prefer it in the morning because along with the sunscreen, something just works beautifully on your face. Okay? And before a vitamin C, I prefer to apply my hyaluronic. Even with hyaluronic acid, I prefer it in the morning. And what the hyaluronic does is basically it gives you that hydration as if you have been drinking 10 glasses of water. And with the hyaluronic and vitamin C, you need to be consistent and you'll see a difference within 2 months. I wish I had started this in my early 20s. Mistake number 6, which I have done in the past, but I have changed right now, and I know this is not basically a mistake, but it's like a ritual which will make such a huge difference, and that is the usage of certain tools for your skincare, and that is the Jade Roller. Oh my god, when Jade Roller was introduced in the market, guys, I really thought it was all hyped up. I wasted a lot of time not, biting into that hype. and I got sent a Jade Roller by Cult Beauty as a gift, and it changed my skincare game. And most of the facial rollers are made out of semi-precious stones, so there is an amount of energy, and I love the fact that I love to just leave this in the fridge. I love to apply a very cool Jade Roller on my face. So there's another tool that is the Guasa, and it's been introduced by my favorite brand. This is the YBP Guasa. This is the rose quartz one, which is perfect for people with acne prone skin because of the edges out here. You can just nicely circulate around your acne. There's a technique behind Guasa, and it doesn't break the skin. Basically, your skin gets red, the blood comes to the surface, and it encourages skin cell turnover. Your skin looks nice and plump and red and juicy, and it's really, really lovely. So I would suggest these two for sure. Now, skincare mistake which I did in the past, and I started a couple of years ago, and this is the most controversial one. It is not for everybody, you guys. It's only for people who have got problematic skin, okay? If you have normal skin with absolutely no fine lines, no acne scars, and you start on this ritual, you won't see any difference because your skin is beautiful as such. And I'm talking about Derma Roller. And I know so many of you must be raising your eyebrows or rolling your eyes on the back of your head, but just hear me out. When you have active acne, you do not use a Derma Roller because it's got that small little needles on that tool. It feels like a medieval torture tool, okay? That's how it looks. It looks scary. But what it does, it gives you those tiny punctures on your skin. The moment we hit 30, the production of collagen goes less and less. So when you puncture your skin or bruise your skin slightly, the brain is sending that signal again for collagen to be produced on your skin and to, cover up that broken skin barrier. And the usage of Derma Roller cannot be done just once in a blue moon. It has to be done once in a month, okay? I would say maximum go twice in a month, but there has to be a break between each Derma Roller session. If it is really deep-rooted pit scars, you cannot use a normal home Derma Roller. It's not going to work for you. You need professional help, because if you are pregnant or you're undergoing a treatment or you have active acne breakouts, Derma rolling is not for you. It is only meant for scars. It's only meant for brown spots, hyperpigmentation, and fine lines. Mistake number 8 that I never did in the past, and I have introduced that in the last 1 year, and a lot of us are not doing this ritual, and that is steaming your face, okay? It's another thing that many people think it's not necessary, but once a week to steam, to allow steam to just hit your face is really important, because what it does is it opens your pores. It allows the dirt to come out properly from the pores that are hidden. There's a lot of buildup that happens towards the end of the week. Combination of your sweat and steam really dilates your blood vessels and allows that blood circulation, which is really important, okay? These are small things that we completely ignore. We think, okay, this is really not important. You can definitely use a facial steam by just covering your head over hot water, but I like to invest in a facial steamer. This is not sponsored. I got this from Amazon in Amazon UK. This is called IHO. Okay, so many bloggers have this steamer. It is fantastic. The way it dispenses steam, okay, it's not too much, it's not too jarring, it's not too overwhelming, okay, it's just the right amount of gentle warm steam that comes to your face. And I just love the fact that you can just pour water into this, plug it in, and within a minute you will get that soft warm steam that really does something for your skin. So this has made steaming highly pleasurable, and I would really recommend this. Mistake number 9, a lot of us have made it in the past. I have, and a lot of us still do right now, and that is not introducing facial oils. There's a myth and there's a fear towards facial oils, okay? They feel that facial oil is not meant for people who have got problematic skin. When I was told by my dermatologist that I need to hydrate my skin a lot more, especially for acne prone skin, I was really surprised, because you apply so many products to dry out your acne or to dry out certain problems on your skin, or to take away the acne scars. You use your exfoliating serums, AHAs, BHAs, or whatever. But at night, the introduction of a facial oil, a very good facial oil, makes a huge difference, you guys. I feel a facial oil has a tendency of maintaining a healthy skin balance. It acts like a barrier, okay, because it gives you that moisture to the skin, to fight against all that environmental problems that could cause potential damage to the skin. I just love facial oils in general. Any cream just sits, unless it is a medicated cream, it has got retinol or whatever. But many oils, especially when you massage it with a guasa, or you massage it with a Jade Roller, it really does such a huge difference to the skin, you guys. And to finish off this video, the last point, okay, a mistake that a lot of us make, a lot of us have made in the past, and that is because of what we saw in social media, and that is not giving our skin a break. There is a time in that month when you're supposed to just not do anything for your skin for at least 2 or 3 days. I always do that. Number one mistake what we do is applying too many things on our face. It does more damage to your skin than good, okay? So step away from all those 1,000 rituals that you have to do for the skin. Basically, it's like a reboot, okay, to your system, saying that, okay, now let your brain itself work. Let your brain send its active ingredients to the skin, like, to produce collagen, or to heal the skin, or to calm it down, or for your skin to just breathe, basically. Many a times we all think that it is the products that are causing the problems, but no, it is the skin telling you, hey, it's SOS, please just leave me alone, I need some time to breathe. And the moment you give that 3-4 days break and your skin goes back to normalcy, and then you start the product, if it works for you, I've heard so many saying that, hey, it works better for me now. And many who have said that, no, it's breaking me out again, then you know that it's the skincare product's fault, okay? So it's a great way to understand your skincare products and your skin as well. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I wish someone was there to guide me when I was much younger. And because it is all tried and tested, and errors that I have made in regards to my skin, and a lot of money that I had to shell out for professional help, I'm able to tell you exactly what has worked for me. I shall see you in my next. Until later, bye for now.